welcome to Titanium Chaos Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Libra. Okay, so this is for any star or planet you have in your chart under Libra. If you do, welcome. If you don't, welcome as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with Brian Fowles Fairy Oracle, and finally, if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck. Alright, now we all have an intuition and it's key that we learn how to use it, so on Monday I put out a video exactly on that, so check it out if you're interested. And a reading is like a snapshot of the possible future that will happen if you continue doing what you're doing at this moment. If you want a different outcome, you can do one of two things. Okay, one, change the reader, change the reading, or change what you're doing to get a different result. Now, it's all up to you, it's your decision. But with that being said, my gorgeous Libras, let's get into your cards, okay? Yes. Now, I feel like sharing that I am also a Libra sun, so I'm like, yay, let's see what's gonna happen. Yes. Okay. Settle down. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying what is coming. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying what is coming. Yes. So, you got three. You take this one. You got the Seven of Winter. Choice. Whoa. All sevens, I feel like, are choices. They're choice in some respect. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got the Four of Spring. That came out. That took some time coming out. The Four of Spring pointing towards the right. I mean, like, yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah, stop it. Okay. Then we have the Five of Winter pointing towards the left. I'm getting, I don't want to work. I want to bang on my drum all day. It's something that I got for Gemini as well, but I think there's a different reason why I'm getting that song. I'll tell you in a bit. I don't want to work. What's that song? It's bang on my drum. Bang the drum all day. Okay, so bang the drum all day. Very interesting. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, what is coming? The next thing that's coming is the Eight of Spring in the upright. Look at this. You got two winters and two springs, one after the other. Well, spring does follow winter. So yes, it is. Yes, it does. Tis. Okay, next. Clarify. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good has a message for my Libras. Please come forward and clarify why the 7 of winter is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good has a message for my Libras. Please come forward and share why the 7 of winter is here in the upright. Please. And you got Penelope Dreamweaver with Guardian at the gate at the bottom of the deck and Journeyman behind that. Nice. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras. Why is the 4 of spring pointing towards the right? Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras. Please come forward and share why the 4 of spring is pointing towards the right. And you got Los Gunas. Yes, that's the right one. I always mix that up. This and the La. What did I just say? I mixed this with the La. I mean, they're basically in the same position. Both of them have wings, the same type of wings, except this one has feet and this one has like webbed feet, like a frog. 'Tis funny. They both have like elf ears. They both have a crown. They both look alike, except this one's wings are like torn and this one's wings look healthy. It is interesting. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share why the 5 of winter is here pointing towards the left. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got Tintin the Sylph with Lattice Moon's daughter at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Dark Lady and Gotcha. As well as Indecision and Death. And oh, that gnome. And Solace. And I'll stop here. Now, please, angels and guides, and from the highest good who has a message for my Libras. Why, oh why, is the 8 of spring here in the upright? Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share why the 8 of spring is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got the Birth Mother. Whew. The Birth Mother, and you got Ecstasis at the bottom of the deck. Nicey-wicey. Okay, let us start. Okay, so first card you guys got is the 7 of winter. Okay, and the 7 of winter is the 7 of swords in normal tarot. Okay, so there's a better choice. There is a better choice. Not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. Basically, the 7 of swords talks of doing something behind someone's back. You know, normally in tarot, 7 of swords is a guy stealing the 7 swords, right, from the army. And in this card, I think it means running away from the best choice you can make. Yeah. From the better choice for you. or the better choice for you. Okay, and that is clarified by, not necessarily running away, just not being able to see it clearly. Okay, it is clarified by Penelope Dreamweaver, which talks of inspiration, magical dreams, visions. So you're running away from the truth because, or you are not able to see reality because you've got your head stuck in the clouds, thinking about a dream that you had. Okay, then so that daydreaming, okay, will definitely get you somewhere. It'll get you through a gate that you need to move forward in life. But you gotta dream right. You gotta dream it the right way. Because just dreaming and having it feel like it's something that you want, that is not yet in your life, is gonna keep it far away from you. But if you see it as something that is on the way, that it's almost here, that it's coming, that it's like almost manifest, it will manifest. Okay? Now, the next card is the Journeyman. Now, the Journeyman talks of polishing of skills, travel, adventure, and independence. So maybe, just maybe, when you go through this gate, when you finally move forward, when you finally move through this gate, okay, you will be moving through this gate means that you have cut ties with what was behind you. And you are now able to move forward freely. Okay? So the next card you got is the Four of Spring. And the Four of Spring talks about be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness. A contented personal life. Normally it's contented family life. Right? But in this card, okay, first of all, this card came out pointing towards the right, which to me mean that they're happening quickly or they're happening in the near future, near or deep future. I'm not sure. It'll depend on you and your choices, but if you continue doing exactly what you've been doing up to this point, this is gonna happen. Definitely. Okay? And look at these people. They have a freaking castle. They are set. Their family life, they're wed. They're wed. They have joined lives together, in front of God. And for that, they got to move out of their parents' place and buy a mansion, a chateau, or a fort, whichever you so choose. So they are set. Yeah. Why? Hey nana, 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 hey, hey. I actually heard those two songs for the other one. Hey nana. Hey nana. Okay. Now. So you got Los Gunas for this one, which talks of sunken treasure, discovery of self, an adventure. Basically, in order for you to get this Four of Springs pointing towards the right, you first need to go and figure yourself out so that you can attract whatever it is that will make your life stupendously happy. Okay? Also, you're gonna have to go inside to really be able to unconditionally give and receive love, because I, for some reason, have the impression that whatever this love that is coming is going to be a more stable, steady love. So you can't really treat it like you've done with all the others. It's a different love. Okay? Okay. Now, next card. Is this in the reverse? No, it was not. Yeah, actually it was. Okay, so the next card was the Five of Winter in the reverse. Now, the Five of Winter in the reverse talks of... You know what? Nay, it's going to be in the upright. Five of Winter in the upright is walk away from dishonest associations, realizing what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. So this, okay, is just that you're realizing that what you had before was not good. So basically, the only reason why you're getting the Four of Spring, the happy home, the happy family, is because you've gone through enough shitty relationships to know what it is you want and what it is you do not want. You know what to stay away from, basically. Oh no, now I get it. It was pointing towards the left. That's why I had that. It's pointing towards the left. So basically, you, like I mentioned, okay, you're getting the Four of Spring because you went through this dishonest association, so you know what you don't want now, so you better, because you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. Okay, so shitty situations like that are actually very, very important in your life so that you know what it is you actually want. Okay, now the first card clarifying the mini deck clarifying the Five of Winter is number 1, Tintin the Sylph, which talks about acute intellect, quickness, mental synthesis, and discernment. So because you had heartbreak in the past, you are now able to see the BS from what you actually want. So basically reiterating what I just said. Then you got Lattice Moon's Daughter, which talks about light cast in shadows, spiritual guidance, illuminations, riddles. Basically, all those little relationships that didn't really work out were put into place to allow you to get to where you want to get. For you to learn the lessons that your angels and guides wanted you to learn, so you can go toward the more honest association. Next, you got the Dark Woman. Now, the Dark Woman Dark Lady, talks of unconscious powers and wisdom, rituals, mystery, and secrets. So, by this dishonesty, by these people that hurt you in the past, you are now able to see secrets that you were not able to tap into before. Okay? All in good faith. So, next card is Gotcha. And Gotcha talks of sudden shock, unexpected event, or rude awakening. So, I have a feeling that maybe the stuff that you learned or that took you time to learn was kind of shocking to you. Yeah. It took you a moment took you a moment to realize. You're like, no way. You know, I'm just saying. So once you sense it, once you figure it out, then you're like, oh, but you know, this feels, yes, it's shitty, but at least I feel comfortable in it. I mean, come on. Are you gonna make me go and experience a whole new world? A whole new world. A whole fantastic point of view. Okay, Aladdin. Where to go? Aladdin, a whole new world. A whole new world. Aladdin. Aladdin. So, what I was saying, your indecision. Okay, so now you know what you want to stay away from, but you're like, okay, so I basically need to try all these types of different people to see how well I interact with them, to be able to pinpoint what I actually want. No shit. Okay, so let's go on an adventure and figure this out. Okay, and that's when you got the Death card. The Death card meaning that something is ending and you are elevating to a whole new cycle, a whole new thinking pattern, a whole new something. You're doing something different, basically. Ma liberas. And then you got Oh That Gnome, which talks of breaking of habits and patterns. So you are breaking an old pattern and habit about who you are interested in, what got you interested. Now you know what you're staying away from. Yeah. You're just like, I don't like this no more. It's making me feel like shit every single time I interact with this type of individual. So you know what? I say bye. Okay. Talk to the hand because the face staying home. Leave a message after the tone. Okay. I don't have time for this, booyahs. I don't have time for this. I just don't. So F off. Opens. Now, next card is the Solace card. Now, the Solace card talks of spiritual empowerment, knowledge, consciousness synthesis. You have gained so much knowledge about what you don't want that now you can only attract what it is you do want. You have refined your want so much that you are staying away from what it is you want to stay away from. Because you know that shit ain't good for you. What can I say? You know what is repellent right now? Repellent to you. So, next card is the Eight of Spring. Now, the Eight of Spring, okay, talks of stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. What I'm picking up on this card is that, yes, you do have a lot of things happening at once. But because there's also successfully multitasking, it tells me that you want this. So basically, it's a lot of change. It's a lot happening at once because you're not used to this and you have to keep your eye out and be able to like gauge where you're at and how the situation is unfolding because this is a new endeavor for you and you're like, I don't know how to deal with this shit, so I'm going to be on point so I know how to deal with it. So basically, this is telling me that you want this. Although it's a lot of work, but it is totally worth the effort in your mind. So you are sticking to it. You are happily multitasking because you actually want this. It's making you feel good. It's making you want to keep it around, is what I'm saying. Okay. And the two cards clarifying that are A, the birth mother, which means that it is allowing you to be creative, to be nurturing, to be protective, and to be intimate, as well as being sheltering. So basically, it's making you be everything that you want to be, all that motherly stuff that you wanted to embody before. Now you can fully embrace and embody because you actually want to do this with this person, or this new job. This could be a work situation or a family situation, but whatever it is, you want it. Even though it's going to ask for a ton of work, you are going to want to do it. Okay? Why? Because it makes you so happy, it makes you motivated, joyful, and you're like, it makes you feel ecstasy, joy, rapture, and motivation. You are over the moon with joy. It is, it's ecstasy. It's ecstasis. You can't not have it. When you first have a glimpse of this type of energy, you're like, dude, it's my fix now. I have to have it all the time. 'Tis what it is. So give me my fix or go away. Okay? So Libras, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you would like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my prize. Okay? And what was I going to say? And like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I love comments. I read them all. I may not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all, okay? And with that being said, I would like to remind you that we all have an intuition, and it's key that we learn how to use it. So check the video I post on Monday for that, okay? And now, with that being said, my gorgeous Libras, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye.